Oh, good afternoon. Welcome to Coffee with Old School here live on YouTube. Hmm. Boy, do we have a big topic today. The topic of the day. Once again, uh, let me get a cigarette going here. Got a fresh hot cup of coffee. But the topic of the day. So, in my group chat, I don't know how many of you know, but on our group chats in Facebook world, we have promo groups, and a list was shared this morning, which I had seen this list. I had already seen this list the day before, but I gave it no validity. I didn't look at the damn list because, well, here we go again. I'm going to have to explain it to a million fucking people. Nobody cares about this list, except for the guys that are on it. The guys that are on it right now are walking around with their chests puffed out. They're thinking, oh my God, I'm so great. Hmm. By whose opinion? Somebody please tell me by whose opinion. You know, I don't. Your opinions, that's fine. That's what they are. They're opinions. They are not. There wasn't like a board that was, I don't know, created of anybody of substance. Let me say that. The people voting on these, they're not top guys. Let me say that. Because if you want to look at their list, I'm going to use me as an example. I'm not on their big list. I'm not on their big list. Um, 27 world championships, and I've beaten almost every one of the guys in their top 10. Yeah. Good job, guys. Man, you fucking guys are killing it. But let's digress. So that list falls with the other list that was bullshit too, that nobody believes because the top group there, whose owner keeps coming out and saying people are dying to come into the group, they're begging me to join, they're this, they're that, they're this, and your number hasn't grown in months. It's depleted. So there's the problem. If it really was growing, well, you would see evidence, wouldn't you? But you're not growing. There's no growth there, okay? Because nobody, the hype is not real. You put A-list Alverson at the top of the list, and what has he done in the last year? You guys say it's 2024. Yeah, let me correct myself. Sorry, everybody. It's 2025. What has he done? I don't know. You put Robert Haywood there, beat that guy. I would bring up the list and look at it, just because. Here, let's do that. See, we'll go on there and look at the old group chat here. Yeah, there's many group chats that are laughing at this. And listen, like I said before, it's somebody's opinion, or four or five guys that really think they know the pro world's opinion, but who the fuck are they? You know what I mean? That's simple how it goes. What the hell? Wow, look at that, idiots. Uh, uh, let's see here. Okay, let's look at your top 10. Let's review the top 10 of the promo list. That's what the fuck I think about that. So let me take these off because I want to be able to read this list emphatically. Number 12, Vagabond. I've beaten him. Never heard of Army of One, so there you go. Johnny Blade at number 10. Seriously? Johnny Blade? Quack must have helped on this list. TJ Vegas, whoever the fuck that is. Dylan Mays, once again, whoever the fuck that is. We'll keep going. Tom Stradamus, a guy who's on his last tour, but he makes the top, list. But I've beaten him too. Anyway, let's move on. Shady Sean McKenzie beat him twice. Hollywood Haywood beat him for the APF World Championship. Bobby Miller just beat him, but respect him gratefully. Think he's a top guy. Definitely should have been in maybe one or two. Triple M, beating that guy. Don Krypton, never had the pleasure, but does great work in A-list hours. That rounds out their top 12. Their top 12, I have beaten over 70% of them and haven't heard of the other half. And like one or two shouldn't even be on the list at all. Well, unless it's for a review for penile dysfunction. Let's be real there. You know, just saying. My biggest problem right now is not the list itself, okay? It's not the list itself at all. It's the people who are claiming that this list is valid. That this list is something that people want to see and they want to believe. And I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not something that people want. I don't sit here and say, sorry, I'm sending this link to some people because they want to watch. We do this live, baby. Because, you know, it's a sad day when so many people are claiming they know the promo world. They don't even agree with that. They're like, these people don't know shit. Which I agree, they don't know shit. But now we need to go back. Hold on. I want to go back because there's more on this list. It's a top 50 people. 50. We went over to top 12, and I've already dissected that. But my question is, you have this big list. Where are the guys that have been dominating the promo realm for the last year? That these certain groups that put themselves at the top of, well, you're running, you're afraid of. You know, you don't want to face these guys because they're top guys. Second guys, sorry. You know, when you're live, you do it live. This list was just put in the group chat this morning, and we've all been laughing about it ever since. So, okay, let's go on, shall we? There's more. Let's start at 31. Okay. Wapo. Beat him. Bones. Never faced him. Never saw anything of his. Don't even know if he's good. Dyer. D-Y-E-R. Dave Barron. I think I've heard of him, but I'm not going to say I've heard of him. Let's see. Heathen. I've beaten him. Mad T. We're not even going to go there. Jay Briggy. Dear God. A guy who needs a pair of fucking, diapers wherever he goes. Yeah, he's on the list. Kevin Wolf. One thing I give that guy is he can see both directions. You just can't see in front of himself. And that's about the best thing about it. But he's on the list. He's on the list. And feel free to comment anything you want to say. I don't care. Blunt Row. Listen, I'll be honest. I've heard the name float around. Never seen it. But he is one of the guys that will critique other organizations and people who promo. So if I haven't heard from you, and I've been in the promo for 8 fucking years, we'll leave it at that, shall we? Now, we're going to keep moving on. Let's see. Trevor Robinson. Never heard. Cruel Intentions. Never heard of him. Rain Carter, who should be way, way up higher on this list. Just say. I've heard of him. The guy is great. He should have been in the top 10. Mr. Wallace. Beating him. Bronx Bomber. How did he break the top 30? No fucking clue. But he's probably one of them that was, whatever. hold on. Let's keep going. Here we go. Kurt Brooks, a member of the HHE, makes the list, but way down at number 17. One of the top guys. And you guys want to say a lot of it is E-Fed? This kid kills E-Fed. This kid is E-Fed. He bleeds E-Fed. He should have been in your top 5. That's why this list is bullshit. Okay. You know, I'm just saying. Just saying. Now, number 16, Dante Black. Listen, I think Dante's okay. I don't think he's top 20. Franklin Benjamin. Whatever the fuck that is. Holy shit. And then to round off their top 14, Bubba Bordeaux. Another one I've never heard of. I mean, I think I've heard of him at E-Fed, but I've never really heard of his stuff. Number 13, DB Greatness. What in the fuck is a DB Greatness? Okay, went that far. Now we're going to go all the way from 50 down to 32, because I started at 31 there and went down. There we go. Number 50, Mama Purge. She should have been up on the list a little higher, too, because some of these other people I've never heard of, she should be up on the list a little bit. Ready for this one? Max Gold. Who in the hell is that? Max Gold. I don't know. Jack Harvey. And this is the one that really makes me laugh. Number 47 on the list. Whereas somebody like myself didn't make it. Dr. Quack. Come the fuck on. Get the fuck out of my face. You know, I've caught a piece with the dude, but I'll tell him just like I told Edward Lindsay, JP. I've told many people in these lives face to face, sorry, man, you shouldn't even be in this list of people. You're not a veteran. You were never good at promo. End of story. I hate to tell you that, bud, but that's truth. All right, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Then we get to Buckshot. Have you guys seen Buckshot work before? Yeah, I think I've beaten him. Yeah. I've beaten him. A lot of people beat him. And then we get to Kevin Wolf. I think you guys put this guy on your list twice, but you did. Great job on your list because he's number 24 also, so he gets 2 spots. But I know why. It's because this eye looks this way, that eye looks that way. You guys see top and bottom of the list. Great job, list makers. You guys are the fucking bomb. Good job. Let's continue. Then you have the Purge. He should be above some of these made-up names. Master of Illusions. The guy who gets upset, cries, leaves organizations because it's mentally too exhausting for him. But he's on the list. Sorry, guys. That I find it hilarious. But we're going to keep going. 42, TK3. TK3. So Tony Khan is here. Fucking AEW rules. Half Past Black. Number 4. He should be higher on the list. Sorry. Just being real with you guys. Because there's a couple guys you have listed that should have. Kevin Wolf should never be above Half Past Black. There's many. Jay Briggs, Mad T. All those guys should never be above Half Past Black. Just saying. Half Past Black. Hell of a pro artist. Then we get to number 40. Iron Bison. This guy I've heard of. But only long enough to get mad at pre-written or given, results before the matches and stuff like that. So he's definitely an E-Feder. Congratulations for making a true list that you belong on. Number 39, Tim Lee. I know that guy personally. He does masterful stuff in the E-Fed world. Why is he so low? Here's the reason why. Because the guys who wrote this list, most of them made this list. Okay, so, and they shouldn't have. Let's move on. 38, AT. That's their name. You guys think I'm bullshitting? Right there. If you can see it. AT, number 38. What? You're at the event? Okay. Moving on. Number 37, SNES. What the hell? Yeah. That explains itself, I think. Then we have Elijah McFly. at number 36. Then we have number 35, the creator, the grizzly bear, Ricky Rogers. The man's got 3 names. 3 fucking names. So he must be pretty fucking badass, huh? 34, Vain Pretty Petty. Heard your name, don't know your stuff. Just saying. Then we have number 33, Legion Cole. Mm-hmm. Once again, I cannot comment on you because I've never heard of you. Then we get to Bojack Grizz. I have heard of Bojack. Bojack's been around a while, so I'll allow that one. Then we have El Wapo 31, rounding out 31. I had to say El Wapo again because whatever. These are all names that 4 or 5 guys decided deserve to be top 50. Okay. Here's some key names you forgot. You forgot Brett fucking Jacobs, the Rising Sun, Tommy Ford, Double A Aladonis, Mick Dunlap, Malice. And yeah, I'm naming HHE members first, but then we're going to get into the real bits of gravy, you know what I mean? Then you're forgetting people like Big Sweet, Little Sweet. I mean, for real, Landfill. Some great talents. I go through a lot. David Babel. That cat is one of the most creative cats out there. You forgot him. There's so many people you've forgotten on this list, but you will swear to God it was, how about this one, Roughneck? Oh, that one stung, didn't it? We'll go and say the Sarge. He deserves to be on the list because he promos a lot of places decades after. How about the sick one, Jay Sick? I could go on for days and days and days. How about the hottest rookie in the game right now, Handsome Rex? Oh, no. See, none of the names are mentioned, and here's why. We're about to break down why. Because people don't want to work for you and don't want to get into the bullshit with you. They're not included on your list, okay? Because here's a sad fact. I went through that whole list all the way down to your number 50, which we found out is only really 49 because one guy's mentioned twice. Check your list. I do on Christmas time. That's why none of you got shit. Anyway, I checked that list. Went all the way down that list. And oh my God. Isn't it funny that, let's say, over 40, 50% of your list has been beaten by myself or the people I just listed? Thoroughly beaten. 4 championships. There you go. And the reason that we don't make the list, that none of us give a fuck about being on. So please, before you do a retort and say school's only mad because we didn't make the list, school don't care about this list. I am doing this for everybody else. I am going over this list to show how much of a bullshit list it really is. And I just broke it down in under 10 minutes that I could come up with a list better than that in my sleep. But that would be my opinion. This is your opinion. That's why I'm giving you my opinion on your list. You know what I mean? Whoever posted it even said, let the opinions rumble. So here's mine. Just mine's a little louder than everybody else's because I have my own YouTube page. And it's one that people don't like sometimes because I'm truthful. And feel free to message me if you have a fucking problem. I will answer you. Hell, ask Quack. He messages me all the time and I answer him. It's my opinion that this list, 80% of it is bullshit because 80% of it, the people who are on there, so somebody said it on here, says it sounds like a made up name. Like some of these fucking things, Jesus God, but when you're somewhere where you could be a great talent, but you lose to a guy that's not very good because a hypodermic needle stuck in your butt, or they glue you to the ring post, or the magical bunny jumps out from underneath the ring and sprinkles fairy dust on you and you fall asleep. Come on. That's definitely not what a lot of us want to do. But there's people that love that. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not knocking at people. Everybody has a right to love what they want to love and do what they want to do and enjoy it. You know, but I could go on for days of people you guys forgot. Rick Wildley, Dragneo. There's tons of people out there that are that damn good. Hey, I mean, at least your list wasn't a mockery completely. I mean, you could have put people in there that don't deserve at all to be on any list that should retire, and I've addressed that many a times. But hey, maybe they haven't worked enough for you guys to get that done. Maybe they haven't, kissed their ass enough. I don't know. I don't kiss ass. I don't believe in kissing ass. I don't believe in none of that bullshit. I believe in, true legitimacy. If I would do top 5 and you don't have Brett Jacobs at the top of that fucking list, you're crazy. If you don't have the Rising Sun there, you're crazy. You know what I mean? If you don't have Alex Dominguez somewhere on your list, you're fucking crazy. And watch this. Pay attention, you creators. If I did a list, my name wouldn't appear on it. Ooh, shit. And before, people say, well, I was just asked to give a list. I was asked. Just remember, take away the K, add an S, and you are what you are. Thank you. And what really makes me laugh and makes me fucking almost fall out of my chair on most of this stuff that I watch. There's only certain groups they will ask to do these lists because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that Kevin Wolf is horrible. That guy, he definitely needs some medication. Just being real. But yet then you take a guy like Half Past Black who's busted his ass these last couple of years in the fucking promo realm, and you put him low on the list. That, to me, that's a fucking shot. That's a shot that deserves a fuck you from old school because Half Past Black deserves better. Half Past Black deserves to be higher on that list. Sorry, don't have to like it. Remember, this is my opinion, and you don't have to like my fucking opinion because I don't like your fucking list. But people keep commenting in group chats or whatever. So yeah, well, I've done said he was twice on the list. You need to catch up. My thing is this: he didn't deserve to be on the list once. My biggest problem with this list is you forgot some people that have been killing the promo realm for so fucking long. Some people that dedicate and work hard. Let's be real. I saw some of these guys that you say are on your list. Okay? Most of them just stand, in front of a camera and do nothing but talk. When I invest into a product, I invest into the product. Okay, I do completely believable setups, ladder matches. I do, industrial promo. And let me give you the meaning of an industrial promo. A lot of fog, different style lights, all that good stuff in the promo. Isn't just some guy going, I am the greatest. You're not the greatest. Like I said, I critique that list for a reason. It's not because I'm spiteful or any of that kind of shit. It is what it is. This list is proven to be false because to toot my own horn, which I will fucking do just to piss the people off that'll watch this. Toot toot, motherfucker! I've won over 56 fucking championships in 8 years. My first ever pro match, I won a championship. First ever, out the gate. And I haven't lost very many since. So, for me not to be on that list, should it burn me up, chap my ass? It should. But watch this. Ready? Pinky's out. Mm-hmm. That's the I don't give a fuck drink of coffee, because I don't give a fuck, because the people you're picking to pick these lists, what have they done? Let me see their credentials. Let me see what makes them somebody who can decide who belongs on a promo list. How many titles have they won? How many groups have they carried on their shoulders? How many groups have they built from the fucking ground up and made successful? And please do not tell me the one group, because I watched you this morning say people are dying to get through the door, but your number for people in your group has never moved. So if people are dying to get in the door, that number should change drastically, correct? Your math ain't right. You know, your math ain't mathing. Scott Steiner can see that math is wrong. Sorry. And his math sucks. Love Scott Steiner, though. That was a fucking talent. But I could go on all day long and leave it out there for everybody to see, because I just critiqued your list in under 10 minutes. And I'm sure everybody is watching or listening or will watch this later and go, fuck, he's got us, fuck. Because here's the thing, your top 10 list, I'm going to go 10. I've beaten almost everybody on that top 10, except for the exception of Don Krypton, which I love to death, does great stuff. If that was your list, A-list should have been number 6 or 7. Don Krypton should have been 1, because he's not in Don Krypton's league. Just saying. Same way with Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller should have been above A-list. But that's just my opinion, right? Here's the thing. All these lists that keep coming out, they're out of spite. They're trying to get people worked up. They're trying to cause controversy. And there's one guy that usually his name is associated with all controversy, and he loves it. It makes him itch. It's like his drug. If it was a fucking needle, we would see the track marks on your arm, bro. You know who you are. But here's what everybody says about all your list. They're laughable. You know, so many people have said, I don't want to make that list anyway. Very true. You know, I can tell you right now, in the HHE chat room, none of us are going, damn, we didn't make that list. Oh, God, my career's over. Nope, I'll still be busting asses, taking names, and 90% of them will be your list that come into the groups and can't compete and have to go back to the written stuff. I'll beat their asses. I'll continue my winning streaks. I'll continue to, reign as a champion. It's just kind of simple. And then the couple of guys that were really good, you try to keep them mixed out into the rest of the crap. And that's sad, because some of those guys on your list are really good. They belong at the top of the ladder on that list. Okay. I'm not saying they belong on the top of promo realm list, but they definitely belong on the top of that ladder that you guys created there. So my biggest problem is you're going to share this list, people critique it, and then I'll get messages later today where people are pissed off. I went through there and the fuck. It is what it is. It's what I do. That's why I'm a member of the Real Talk podcast. That's why I have my own podcast. I have my own old school page, because you guys can't stop anything I say. I will tell the truth 110%, and that's my truth. You know what I mean? It don't have to be your truth. You don't have to believe it. But a lot of people that are watching on here right now and commenting, they all agree. You know what I mean? There's certain places that people want to get over so badly. They need to get back on the relevancy list. And let's be real. I'm going to give you a real quick insight and intake in the promo realm. I'm not doing EFED, okay? Because the only group I would associate with an EFED is called UWF, ran by Tim Lee. That's the only one that I will give flowers to. Great group, great person running it, end of story. But then you have Voice of Honor, the Roller Room, give them their flowers. Pro Entertainment Network, give them their flowers. Premier Promo Federation, I'm definitely giving us flowers, because my people do some of the hardest work in the promo realm. And then Asylum Promo Federation, APF, ran by Dusty B-Ball 7, which he has a great team over there. Justin, the guy who plays the Purge, is helping him get that place really up and running 110% again. Congratulations on bringing Justin back. Smart move. And I am currently their world champion. And the reason I'm giving them flowers is not because I'm a world champion. They got some hard-working promo artists. Every group I listed, and that's as far as it goes. Because the new groups that are popping up, like, tampons in a girl's coochie, yeah, they ain't gonna last long. They ain't gonna last long because the owner will get tired, need a Cheeto break, and go back to the couch, and he'll hand the group to somebody else, and it'll die. Kind of like Revolution almost died until Timmy Rentz rebirthed it. Him and Jake Smith brought it back to life, and there it is. Congratulations to those guys for Penn also. Hold on. We'll give all those promo groups a cheer. But that's all the promo groups I'm giving flowers to today. And the reason I would say that is because those groups have hardworking promo artists. Those groups are definitely comp feds with wonderful, wonderful people competing and understanding that they can win or lose at any given time because it's judged, not written. Then on top of that, I know for a fact PPF is very exclusive to who we let in the group. And I mean highly exclusive. If you associate with certain feds, and we know what you guys are about, you're not coming into PPF. And please, before you get big ballsy and try to measure dick size, it has nothing to do with, well, they're afraid to face me. No, bro. We're afraid you'll come on there and be racist, sexist, or stupid as fuck. That's why you're not there. Did you get that? Plain and simple. It has nothing to do with how good you are. Because in my opinion, you do all that kind of stuff, talk about your wee-wee all the time and all the other stuff. You're not that good. You're not good at all. Sorry. That's not promoing. But that's what you guys think it is. This is from people who swear to God a hypodermic needle stuck them in their butt and they lost their title because of it. Fuck out of here. I'm one of those guys that is like, I don't understand how that can even happen. It don't even, Swerve Strickland did get stuck with a fucking needle, but that's AEW. Yeah, like, what? Fuck out of here. But anyway, today was just me coming on here because everybody's still talking about it. Listen, let's do this. Let's agree that these people were not going to get our attention very much. Okay? Let's agree that when these people hit you up and go, hey man, you want to do a list for me? Give me your top 10 people. Say, well, if that was the case, bro, you'd be hitting people up all over the promo realm and not just me. You'd be hitting people up that have been doing this for 8 fucking years, not just me. But I will not give them a list because I believe that, and I just listed my feds, and those feds, the list is there. It's plain and simple. Watch it and see. You will see great promo talent if you watch. You don't have to go to a list to see it. Tune into the shows, watch these people drop some great promos, and that you will see the list. So I don't need a physical list that I got to go, oh man, that guy's number 30. That's cool. Sorry, it's a fucking joke. It is just an overweighted, overbearing, non-validate joke. There's nobody in that panel that is so outrageously respected that people go, man, that fucking list is right on. That's what I go by. Because I'll tell you right now, you guys ready for this? Maybe 6 people from that whole list could make it to PPF. Ouch. Maybe. On a good day. Because of how toxic the other 46, 44, however many it is, are. Truth. I mean, I don't want guys that cry and whine and leave every 30 seconds. Don't want them. I don't want guys who cry and whine about results. Don't fucking want them. Don't want guys that can't really promo without saying, fuck, bitch, shit, pussy, ass, motherfucker, every 2 seconds because it makes them look badass. Don't want them. We want people who have wonderful content, tells a great story, that ends up being judged. Hold on, let me say. Hold on, ready? judged, 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 and competitively decided. Isn't that sexy? Makes you just want to go, huh? Right. So, that's been Coffee with Old School today. I've enjoyed myself. I hope everyone that watched enjoyed themselves. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe and share because I need numbers. I just wish my friends to enjoy the show, show up and watch it. I do appreciate the people that do subscribe. Thank you very much because I want you to get the notification every time I go live and do one of these. I like people here to interact with, talk with, get their opinions with. So thank you guys very much for joining me today. But I'm going to get out of here because that's all the time I need to spend on that bullshit. And I'm going to move on with my day and enjoy myself. So for everybody out there in promo world that I love with all my heart, remember, don't take the shit so seriously. It's bullshit. It matters nothing to what we do. It matters nothing to what anybody in the promo realm does, except for those 4 or 5 guys that sat down in a circle jerk and decided, I'm going to give me my top list. And that's what they did. So good for them. Proud of you guys. Wish you would get a life, but some of you don't have one. Enjoy yourselves doing all these lists because they're really fucking funny. They're actually laughable. But thank you guys for joining me today. I'm sure I'll see most of my people that I talk to in my group chat. But this has been Old School with Coffee with Old School. Oh, and he's also sporting the new Rated R for Real Talk coffee mug. They're available. Just let me know. We also have t-shirts. Let me know. And I will be doing Coffee with Old School in there soon too. So, guys, have a wonderful fucking day. Love, honor, kiss the loved ones all around you. Pray for California because they're on fire. But hey, that's what they get for doing Hulk Hogan. No, I'm just joking. I don't like Hulk Hogan either. But pray for everybody out there. I want to also send up a real quick prayer shout out to Jay Sick and his family. You know I got you, brother. You know I love you. Me and the Lord have been talking all morning for you. Make sure everybody out there knows that the promo world is a hobby. It's for fun. It bears nothing on money. There's no annuities to be made. Grow up. Get a life. These lists are stupid. So are the people that make them. So I'm out here, guys. Later.